Hey team, I know a lot of you out there have been dealing with plantar fasciitis. Maybe you've had it in the past and you hope to never have it again. So I wanted to touch on some natural remedies for plantar fasciitis, some of the things that help me, and I hope that will help you as well. I had plantar fasciitis pretty much all through high school and as well as in college. I had to wear one of the best remedies that helped me the most, obviously, is what we most are aware of is icing, elevating your legs. Even after any type of track workouts or road workouts, I always recommend to athletes what was recommended to me by Jack Hazen, who's one of the world's top distance coaches. He coached me from 1995 to 2000 at Malone University. And he would always tell us as athletes to prop your legs up against the wall for about 10 to 15 minutes after every hard track workout that you do or road workouts that you do. The best remedies for plantar fasciitis in terms of being able to consistently get out the door and continue to train is to maintain icing, your icing routine. You can get a night splint as well. A lot of sports medicine teams recommend wearing a splint that holds the plantar fascia as well as the Achilles tendon in a more lengthened position overnight. That will help promote stretching while you sleep as well. I always recommend pool running as well. Get in the deep end of a pool, and you can still do running in the deep end of a pool, especially if you're not wearing a flotation device, or even if you are wearing a flotation device, is very close to running outdoors. But the great thing is there's no impact on, and that is one thing you definitely want to minimize when you have plantar fasciitis. So pool running is definitely a huge recommendation that I recommend for athletes out there. I spent several months when I had plantar fasciitis as well training in the deep end of the pool. And if you take off the flotation device, that water pressure you have to really focus on pumping your arms, pumping your legs. But what's great is, again, you don't have any impact on, if you have access to a sports medicine or clinic or a athletic trainers around you, definitely get ultrasound. Ultrasound will get down in that scar tissue and help to heal that area. Some of the other remedies that are out there in terms of plantar fasciitis are orthotics. Talk with a healthcare professional. They'll help prescribe off-the-shelf or custom-fitted arch supports for you that will help that distribute that pressure on your feet. And the less appealing natural remedies for plantar fasciitis that are more severe, but will help improve your healing is injections. Steroid medicines, again, you want to always talk to a healthcare professional first, but getting multiple shots of steroids isn't recommended. Going to weaken your plantar fascia, so and even potentially cause it to rupture. So you don't want to do that. But talking with a healthcare professional and getting a steroid injection could potentially help with your plantar fasciitis. Shock sound wave therapy is also highly recommended in terms of healing and stimulating healing. Ultrasound tissue repair, as I mentioned before, if you can get ultrasound and getting down and deep into that scar tissue and helping your body improve and heal that way is a great remedy as well. Surgery is the absolute last remedy. I always tell athletes, don't try to run through any type of injury. If you're dealing with plantar fasciitis, as I've had over the years too, you have to really be wary of how your body's feeling. Okay, so plantar fasciitis, the best remedies, the best natural remedies is icing, ibuprofen, making sure that you that will help in terms of with pain. You can still run through plantar fasciitis, but you, again, have to make sure you're babying this. Make sure you're warming the muscle, the tendon area before you go out to run, and then icing when you get back. That is a natural remedy that helps at times. If you're feeling chronic pain, take time off completely. Okay, 3 to 4 weeks if you have to. It's much better to take several weeks off rather than continue to run through an injury, and the best option you have is to ice. Don't minimize as best you can on any type of impact. So pool running, obviously complete rest is the best remedy. Icing and complete rest is the best remedy. Taking ibuprofen so you can, again, lessen the amount of pain you're feeling, or Motrin, depending on how severe the pain is, and focusing on minimizing that impact. Okay, if you want to continue to train, do some cross training. Even riding stationary bike is going to be still hard on the running in the pool is probably the best option if you want to continue to do any type of activity where it's related to running. Pool running, where you're really having to pump your arms and just lightly moving your legs. Again, there's no impact in the pool, so that is one of my best recommendations in terms of if you still want to train and you want to minimize the amount of impact, consider that pool running. If it's so severe that you're still feeling pain when you're training, back off. Take time off, get away from the sport, allow yourself time to heal first rather than having to deal with something as severe as a surgery and you having to take much more time away from the sport if you just would have backed off. So I hope this is helpful for all of you that are dealing with plantar fasciitis or have had it in the past and just are really thinking of some remedies in order to not have to continue to deal with that in the future. So feel free to leave me a comment below. Let me know in the comment section what type of injuries have you had in the past and some of the things that helped you overcome those injuries that could help benefit this community. I would really appreciate you doing that. And like and share these videos. I really appreciate your support. If there's any other comments or questions, anything that's on your mind, feel free to leave me a comment below. I definitely will reach back out to you and respond back to you. So I wish you guys and gals healthy running, and I will talk to you all in the next video.